This segment brought to you by Kansas Farm Bureau, the voice of agriculture. To join today or more information, go to kfb.org or find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Could it already be 3 or 4 years ago now that our grandson called to talk about the upcoming nativity scene at their church? He had just lost a front tooth and had a little lisp. "I don't want to be an angel," he moaned. "I want to be a shepherd." When his Sunday school teacher assured him that the next year he could in fact be a shepherd, he pressed the point. Do you promise I can be a shepherd?" The nativity scenes surround us at this time of year, some small enough to dangle from the tree, others just like the one at church, brought to life by children or by adults donning fake beards and dish towels on their heads. Some are molded plastic, others carved wood, ceramics, crystal, marble, alabaster. Some have meticulously detailed faces. Others are mere shapes, and our imaginations are left to fill in the details. Some have only the Holy Family, the 3 central figures, while others depict the stable scene, with cow and donkey, the shepherds and a lamb. Others boast a cast of hundreds, not only adding the wise men with their camels following the star, but including the flocks of sheep watched by the shepherds, but scenes throughout the life of Jesus. Many are treasured keepsakes, carefully packed and unpacked each season, the broken hands or heads lovingly glued back into place. Each time it is put back into place, treasured memories are stored along with it. We have the beloved St. Francis of Assisi to thank for the nativity scene that has become ubiquitous at Christmas time. The saint's biographer, St. Bonaventure, wrote that in 1233 the Pope granted to St. Francis permission to set up a manger with hay and 2 live animals, an ox and an ass, in a cave in a small Italian village. He then invited the villagers to come and gaze upon the scene while he preached about the babe of Bethlehem. Francis was supposedly so overcome by emotion they couldn't even say the name Jesus. Bonaventure also claims that the hay used by Francis miraculously acquired the power to cure local cattle diseases and pestilences. According to the Smithsonian Magazine, the nativity scene's popularity took off from there. Within a couple of centuries, nativity scenes had spread throughout Europe. We don't know if people actually played Mary and Joseph during Francis's time or whether they just imagined those figures' presence. We do know that later scenes began incorporating dioramas and life actors, and the cast of characters gradually expanded beyond Mary, Joseph, and sweet baby Jesus to sometimes include an entire village. Nativity buffs will know, however, that the familiar cast of characters relied upon today, the 3 wise men and the shepherds, is not biblically accurate. Of the New Testament's 4 Gospels, only Matthew and Luke describe Jesus' birth. Matthew mentions wise men, while Luke comments on the shepherds, but nowhere in the Bible do the shepherds and the wise men appear together. What's worse, no one mentions donkeys, oxen, cattle, or other farmyard friends in conjunction with Jesus' birth. But what would a nativity scene be without those staples? Luckily for all the kids cast as King number 2, or for my grandson with his heart set on being a shepherd, some artistic interpretation is permitted. Merry Christmas.
It's been great sharing another Wednesday morning with you all. So love hearing from you. Hey to Frankie C. from both of us. See you somewhere around Kansas.
Closed captioning brought to you by Ag Promo Source. Together we grow. Learn more at agpromosource.com.
We're the best part of